All right. Let's fucking do it. Go! Ladies and gentlemen, and others, welcome to humanity's finest hour, or two. It's the Dusty Smith Show. Thank you guys for joining me. Fuck yeah, got a decent show tonight. As always, gonna do what we do here on America's finest program. So how the hell is everybody doing tonight? Got my glasses on. My new glasses, they're like octagons. I'm ready to battle. Fuck yeah. And I'm back in 2K, folks. The internet could not handle me in 4K, unfortunately. So I had to regress. I was too glorious in 4K. And if you're wondering what I look like in 4K, just imagine me twice as handsome as I am now. And that'll pretty much do it. But what you gonna do? Can't handle it. So back in 2K, it's fine. It's all good. Is that Missy? No, this is Miss Katana. Where's everybody else at? All right. Time for a kitty party. Straight from R. R sent me this stuff. Who wants some food? Yeah, wants some treats. Yeah, don't get on the thing. Get off. Relax. It's coming. Relax. It's coming. I got it. I don't need no help. Katana. I got it. I've done this for a long time. Crazy cat daddy. Got a hold of it. Don't worry about it. All right, here we go. Got to bribe them to be my little stars. Fuck yeah. Did it. All right, cool. Get this shit going, folks. So, you guys know what happened to me? I started playing that new game, Starfield, from Bethesda. Big, new, major, blockbuster game, like the #1 game in the world right fucking now, right? And so, at the very beginning of the game, there's like an introductory mission that you do. You got to go, like, mine some ore or some bullshit. You got to walk around. Follow this chick who's like your supervisor around. This is before you even do the character creation. Before you choose how you're going to look. Before you choose your name. Anything. It's the very beginning of the game. So I'm playing it. And the chick keeps calling me Dusty. Yeah. Look at me right in my face. And she's like, Dusty, go over there and mine that ore. Dusty, pick up that drill and walk over there. And I'm like, I ain't gone through character creation yet. I ain't put my name in this game. And it ain't like just typing the text. She's saying it. Her lips are moving. The actor's playing the characters like, Dusty, go pick up that shit over there. And I'm like, how does bitch know my name? What going on? Are they hacking into my computer? Fucking deep state? Games are getting like too progressive now. Getting too far in the future. It knows who the fuck I am. It was creepy as shit. And then I realized, so everybody who works in the mine is nicknamed Dusty. Just by default. So they just call them all Dusty. Before it knows what your name is, it just generically calls you Dusty. So just a coincidence. Weed might have been involved a little bit in my confusion, but what are you going to do? So pretty fun game. So far, so good. I might wait till it's in VR, though, because it's like the perfect game for VR. So we might have to wait and not even fucking play it yet. But anyway, that's what happened to me. God damn it, weed. Dusty being silly, as always. And all right, let's go ahead and move along, folks. Let's start the show tonight with a little bit of, I forgot to mention the Super Chats. Yeah, Super Chats. Thank you, Brian Paul, for reminding me. The lifeblood of the show is the Super Chats. I don't dodge any questions. Me and Pretty Boy here, we're going to kill it tonight. So, more you donate, the more serious I take your question. You can buy my love in the Super Chats. Please help me out if you want to support the world's greatest program. I would very much appreciate it. Hell yeah, going to read all of them at the halftime of the show. So immortalize yourself in the world's greatest show on the Super Chats. And also hit the like button. All right, I got too many cats here. Look at that sweet baby. Yeah, that was Miss Precious. No, that was Miss Piper, rather. They put this keyboard over here before they stomp on my fucking keyboard. Might as well get it out of the way. Save myself some cussing in a minute here. All right, cool. Miss Katana. Where'd you all go? You fucking food sluts. I gave you food, and then you all ran away as soon as no fucking more food. I see how you are. Fucking assholes. And I gotta move this shit back over. So I need my keyboard again. Maybe I can just scoot it. I'll just scooch it. There we go. I scooched it. Boom. Fixed it. Now I gotta drag this over here. Fuck that trick. Woo, got it. All right. Cool. All right, super chats, all the things. I did that. Now, let's start out with some what the fuck? Hell yeah. N2K. What the fuck? WTF, question marks, and exclamation points. All of it. So first off, on tonight's what the fuck? Did you guys see this one? Apparently, passenger on a ferry in Greece ran off the boat. I don't know why. I don't know if he had to go back to his car to get something. Don't know what the problem is. But came back to the ferry to try to get on, and the crew was like, no, you can't go to the ferry. I'll show you. So here he goes, and they're like, no, you can't get on the ferry. And he's like, but you're still here at the dock. I want to be on the ferry. They're like, no, fuck you. And they push him out the ferry, and he's like, but I want on there. And they're like, no. And so then they push him into the ocean, and he dies. Yeah, there he got pushed in the ocean, and he dies. So now the crew and the captain are all under arrest. They're going to get them with murder or some stuff. So seems bad. Seems like you shouldn't probably push your customers into the ocean to die, Grease ferries. But that's just my opinion on that. What the fuck do I know? And then, main character syndrome, you know what that is, guys? That's when you think the entire world revolves around you. In my day, we used to call it sociopathy, but now they call it main character syndrome. And everybody got to go out and get the cameras, get clout. Think the whole universe revolves around, because that's technically like it really does. Like, to be honest with you, my entire universe revolves around me because all I know are what I pull in from my senses, and that's calculated by my brain. So it's all revolved around me, but like there are other people in the world, unfortunately, but not everybody knows this. So this girl shows up at college wearing a bikini, and then she's gonna have an argument with her professor. Like she got a fucking point to make. Anyway, let's have a look at this garbage.
But I'm here at school because I got it.
I'm asking you, did your mother see you leave out the house like that? Because at this point, that's who I'm going to call. Your mother.
Call her. She's not going to answer.
Well, somebody going to have to come get you because you cannot be at school like this.
Why can't why?
Because it's inappropriate.
What's inappropriate?
Everything you have on. No, everything you have on is inappropriate.
What we're all wearing is inappropriate?
Everything you have on is inappropriate.
It's a hot mess.
Clothes on. I got top and bottom.
Top and bottom. Top and bottom. You thought you was going to come to school.
I thought I was going to come to school and learn a lesson in my top and my bottom, and then let's learn a lesson.
No, you ain't going to learn a lesson in my class. The lesson is to put clothes on in the morning when you come to school. That's your lesson.
Am I supposed to be doing my presentation? Because this is easy.
Yeah, after I get her.
Shut up, dickhead! They talking.
My class. We will go ahead and finish what.
Don't interject yourself.
I came into school with my bag with everything ready to learn. I sat down front and center, ready to learn, and then you made a moment out of me. You disrupted the class.
You caused the scene in my class. Y'all all came here to learn, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I came here to see girls in bikinis.
Let you walk out the house with something like this on?
No.
I don't care what she's wearing. I just want to do my presentation.
Shut up, dickhead! Nobody asked you.
Do it.
No.
Can I just do the presentation?
You can't.
No. Fuck your
presentation.
presentation.
So we can get
You just want to fuck her.
Just put on some gym clothes.
Simp.
This is close.
Yeah, I can give you my hood. Would that help?
Yeah, give her your hood. Fucking Sims. Kick her ass out. And as always, I don't really care. Whatever. If you want to go to school in your bikini, as long as the teacher's okay with it, that's fine. But she don't seem to be. So you might want to put something on. And then this is not going to help the anti-vax movement to keep them freaking out. Baby's brown eyes turn blue in rare complication of COVID-19 antiviral treatment. Oh, hell no. There's some evil eyes. What the fuck? Little demon baby. Have anybody thought maybe it's just demons? Maybe it's not the vaccine at all. Maybe this baby just demon possessed. I'm just saying. Let's call it an exorcist. We'll work it out. See what happens. But yeah, they're going to freak out about that. You're going to be hearing that all over the place. Oh my God. Gonna turn your baby's eyes blue, which seems cool to me. Like, I wish I could have turned my fucking eyes blue with the vaccine. That'd have been badass. I would have got all of the jabs. They would have gave me fucking blue eyes. Just my luck, but whatever, universe. And one more. So, watching this video earlier of this hit and run, this fucking insane maniac just runs into this woman and she's trying to get his info, but he won't give it to her. And he looks kind of familiar a little bit. See if you guys recognize this person. Maybe we can identify him.
Sir, you hit my car. I need your information. Sir! You hit my car!
Looks familiar, but get closer. Oh.
It doesn't matter. That's not how this works. You hit my car. You have scuffs all over your car.
Progressive insurance.
I want your,
That's
I
not how
want
it
the
works.
number. I want the information.
Progressive insurance.
Sir, you hit my car.
Hey, Progressive Insurance, yeah. Gary Busey just hit my car. He didn't give me no fucking information. He just said Progressive Insurance and said you guys will take care of it.
I'm
private.
It doesn't matter. You hit me. You hit my car.
I hit your car.
No, you rear-ended me.
You can't drive off.
You can't hit
You
someone
can't just
and
say
then leave.
Progressive and drive off. That's not how any of this works, Gary.
No, that's not okay.
It's not okay, Gary. Get your ass back here, Gary.
You hit my car.
You did.
Sir.
Gary Busey don't give a fuck.
You don't get to just leave hitting someone.
Apparently he does. I thought Gary Busey would have a nicer car, too. Just saying. A little disappointed in Gary Busey.
What the fuck? You can't hit someone and then just leave.
I mean, he's doing it. So, I guess for Gary Busey, they just let you get away with it. Super cool. Anyway, he has brain damage, though. Apparently, he was on a motorcycle many years back, and which is a bad idea. And then he got permanent brain damage. So, I'll allow it. Poor Gary. Just let him go. Who has time to mess with that bullshit? All right, that is my what the fuck section. Maybe dementia, all of it, probably. Drugs, brain damage, dementia. What do you got? It's a smorgasbord of problems Gary Busey has. Buttered sausage. Nick Nolte, close enough. Bruce Dern, even better. Crash test dummy hit by a car. Pretty true, yes. Amazing. Ed Begley Jr. Heard Ed Begley Jr. is packing. Got a giant hog. Not that I would know. Or would I? Glasses, Dusty. Yeah, what up? My glasses. Woo! So one of these is just like straight up glass, and the other guy has a prescription in it. Because I have like LASIK in one of my eyes, but not the other one. So cool. I can actually see. Amazing. I actually fucking be able to see for once. I never wear them because I am too vain. I'm so vain, I'd rather not see at all. Gary Busey was in drag, and that Steven Seagal movie that's a good movie. Under Siege? Yeah, one of Seagal's only good performances. One of Trump's apprentices, I saw that, him and Meatloaf getting into it. That was awesome. He would do anything for love, except for diet, apparently. Rest in peace, Meatloaf. Crystal Gale, don't it make my brown eyes blue? Yes, it does. She got those Betty Davis eyes. Dusty still digging the deadhead boss. Hell yeah. You know me. Oh, god damn it. My shit's all fucked up now. My shit's fucked up. Let me fix it real quick. All right. You guys can see the background. The illusion is being destroyed by this. Boom. Fixed it. Haha. Yeah. Rock. And, all right, folks, let's move along. Going to do one more section and then read all the Super Chats. So please support the world's greatest program in the Super Chats. But for now, I'm about to kill it with some Chud Watch. Chud Watch. Talking about Chud Watch. We talk about Chuds and we make fun of them. And first off, on tonight's Chud Watch, another one down, another one bites the dust. Hey. Trump supporter Enrique Tarrio fucked around and found out these LARPing sons of fucks thought they were so big and bad and tough. And 22 years in prison for his role in January 6th. Motherfucker wasn't even there. But he was like involved in it. Got one of the biggest sentences out of anybody. Can you imagine? 22 years for Donald fucking Trump. Holy God, these people were so delusional. They really thought they were going to get away with it. They thought they were going to overthrow our government. They thought they were the main characters. Once again, main character syndrome, but you're not, fucko. And you're going to prison until you're like 70? Seems bad. Probably going to die in there. Yeah, here he is with this fake tough guy persona. Look how tough he is. All of them in their tactical gear, mean mugging. For the camera with their white claws. You can't be a badass and drink a White Claw, dude. I'm sorry. It just don't happen. And then here he is when he realizes I'm going to do 22 years. Uh-oh. Not so tough anymore, Enrique. Bad life decisions. And, of course, lying liars do what they do. Got to spread misinformation. Got to try to fool the idiots that follow them. Case in point, giant basketball head Sebastian Gorka says, breaking, black Cuban American. I don't know why you got to point at he's black and Cuban. I thought you guys hated identity politics. The fuck that got to do with it? Black Cuban American gets 22 years in prison for destroying a BLM sign. Yeah, isn't that what happened, folks? Isn't that what he did? That was the only thing they charged him with, right? He destroyed one Black Lives Matter sign, and boom, next thing you know, 22 years in prison. I'm honest, right? I'm not lying and misinforming you guys because I'm a propagandist who does something that spread bullshit in order to scare and fearmonger, right? But no, he tried to overthrow the government, which is why he got 22 years. He got 6 months for destroying somebody else's property, yeah, which is also illegal. You think you guys who are all about law and order would support getting held accountable for destroying other people's property, but no, you lie. I don't care who you voted for. You're okay with this? You're a fascist. I wouldn't be okay if you got 22 years for destroying a Black Lives Matter sign. I would agree with you and think that was a bit extreme, but good news is you're a lying fuck. Nothing you say is true. You sit on a throne of lies. So no problem. Don't have to believe it. Don't have to worry about it. You are a fascist who is lying to cover up for other fascists because that's what fascists fucking do. And Charlie Kirk is like, the Biden regime just sentenced Enrique Terrario to 22 years in prison for a riot he was not present at for plotting to overthrow the government without his followers carrying a single firearm. I mean, there were people that were armed, but none of that shit matters. They broke into the Capitol building. They tried to intimidate and scare them to postpone the counting of the electoral votes. So, yeah, you got to go to prison for that. And but no, it wasn't the Biden regime. It was a Trump judge that did it. The judge who sentenced Terrio is Timothy J. Kelly, a Trump appointee, former counsel to Chuck Grassley, and member of the Federalist Society, which is just a batshit crazy conservative conspiratorial organization. So, once again, lies! Nothing to do with Joe Biden. It's just people getting held accountable for their crimes, which you guys think you would be happy with. But of course you're not, because your words mean fucking nothing. You're nothing but liars. And the who's who of the worst of the right hanging out with this dude. Here's Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee. Here's One-Eyed Jack. Here's Fatty McCrackass, Coke Jr., Nosferatu, Cucky McCuckold, all of it. This is what it's all about, folks. Criminals. They all flock together. There's a reason they're all hanging out with this insurrectionist, this traitor, because they're all also fucking traitors. And bad week for the Proud Boys. 10 years, 22 years, 18 years, 17 years, 15 years. Yeah, stand back and stand by for lengthy prison terms. Good God, you're all so fucking stupid for Donald Trump. It's glorious. It really fucking is. I love it when bad things happen to bad people. And did you guys see this clip? I showed you the first of it on the last show. This is Joe Biggs celebrating on January 6th. We just stormed the Capitol. This day's going to live in infamy. And then they had the audio recording play right to this, where he's weeping and crying like a little bitch to the judge. I'm so sorry. I made a mistake. Please have mercy. A big change of attitude here. Let's have a look.
So we just stormed the fucking Capitol, took the motherfucking place back. That was so much fun.
It was so much fun. I am never going to regret this ever. I'm going to be incredibly happy with my decision for the rest of my life. Nothing is going to go wrong at all.
So much America.
So much America.
January 6th will be a day in infamy.
Yeah, it will be. You'll never forget it. I promise you. You'll never forget it. So now here he is in front of the judge. Cry for the rest of your fucking life. You're gonna die in prison, you traitors. Fuck. Oh my God. And his wife is like, oh my God, he has children. He has children. Think of the children. He has a mother with cancer. Yeah, you might have want to thought about your fucking children or your mother with cancer before you threw your whole goddamn life away for the orange goof. Before you tried to overthrow democracy. You love Trump more than your fucking children. You love Trump more than your fucking mother. So don't bring this shit at me. Fuck him. Fuck his mother. Fuck his kids. Fuck them all. Joe Biggs will spend the next 17 years behind bars, says N Wokeness, for being in the Capitol for 20 minutes, non-violent. He has a 6-year-old daughter and a mother with cancer. Should have fucking thought about that. At the sentencing, he begged the judge to let him take his daughter to school. Wow. No. How about that? You commit crimes, you lose your privileges. And no doubt she's better off without you in her life. You fucking scumbag. As far as you can be away from her, the better, in my opinion. So, yeah, fucked around and find out. Yeah, he fucked his kids. I obviously feel sorry for his kids, too. But, like, still, he didn't give a shit about them at all. He's the one that didn't care about them. And then Oathkeeper whines about jail conditions. Say inmates throw feces and urine at him. Oh, is it hard being a traitor? Did you make some bad life decisions? Oh, well, too fucking late. That's what happened to you, dickhead. Die in prison, you fucking traitor scum. Beautiful week. And Hodge twins, chud-ass Hodge twins, token sellouts. They all mad. They're like, last week, a friend of ours was raided by the feds over January 6th. His name is Nathan Hughes. And he's from Fayetteville, Arkansas. Nate was raided by the FBI and arrested at gunpoint. That's usually what happens when you commit crimes. Go turn yourself in, dickhead. You'll be arrested by gunpoint. His girlfriend, who just had a miscarriage, what the fuck that got to do with it? Was held at gunpoint and put in handcuffs. Well, hey, don't go hang around with fucking criminals. Don't have babies with traitorous shitheads. You don't have guns pointed at you. Her having a miscarriage, I got fucking shit to do with it. Her own bad choices. So I think I speak for everybody when I say, good. That's great news, Hodge twins. Thanks for keeping us informed. Making my week even goddamn better. Please cry harder, you fucking meatheads. Meanwhile, this is how delusional they are, folks. So this is the wife of one of the January 6th defendants. In the first part of the clip, she going on Real America Voice talking about, he didn't even do anything. This is a political prosecution. He's totally fucking innocent. Oh, my God. And the second part of the clip is him beating cops and committing crimes. Let's have a look.
Well, actually, it's pretty wild to think about. We've been in this for 2.5 years now, and the longest sentence is about to be handed down as we speak to the leader of the Proud Boys.
Right.
And the government's asking for 33 years for a man who wasn't even there that day, because they are allowed to do and say whatever they want in these courtrooms. The prosecution.
Hey, Charles Manson wasn't there. Life in prison. Hey, you know who else wasn't there? Fucking Osama bin Laden. Don't fucking matter if you're there, if you're one of the leaders, if you organize it. If you break the fucking law, you go to jail.
Allowed to lie. The judge is literally allowed to say whatever they want, and they are getting away with it because there's no oversight. We have people in Congress that say they support us, and they tell us everything that we want to hear, but then there's no action behind.
Because they can't do anything about it. You fucks broke the law, and you're being punished by the law. And if they could do something about it, they would, but they can't. So they don't. Cry harder.
Find their words. And that's more of the frustrating part, I think, for us, because you would have told me on January 5th that this would have happened, and I'd have believed you because I knew our government was nefarious.
Then why did you let your husband go there and do that? Fucking idiot.
But I didn't think that they would still be there 2.5 years later, because we don't have enough people with backbone in our government to stand up and say.
We literally did. I am surprised they held anybody accountable. We usually don't in this country. But we actually held these traitors accountable for their shit. I'm actually fucking proud and surprised.
You wouldn't allow us to do it to your people and BLM and Antifa and the Summer of Love. Like, you're not doing it to ours. Yet they sit in their backyard.
We are, though. We are doing it to yours. Do something fucking about it. You can't and you won't.
They sit in their backyard in D.C. and get treated terribly day in.
Say this guy actually
was
wearing.
Here's your husband. He didn't do nothing wrong. He's so innocent.
His sheriff's deputy jacket as he beat D.C. police officers. Prosecutors say these are still images of the silver-spiked gloves worn by Ronald Colton Huckabee, a former Williamson County, Tennessee sheriff's deputy. Friday, the Department of Justice released a body-worn camera video allegedly showing how Huckabee, in the red ball cap, allegedly used those spiked-covered gloves with reinforced knuckles to beat D.C. police officers.
So much for back in the blue.
As another D.C. officer lies motionless at his feet. Then watch right there as the man in that red ball cap pulls that prone officer back towards the violent mob, away from fellow officers trying to rescue him. The man, identified by the Department of Justice as Huckabee, is relentless in his assault on MPD, punching, grabbing, and grappling, all the while shouting violent threats at anyone within earshot. Arrested in August, Huckabee was initially granted bond by a magistrate judge, but the government filed an emergency motion to keep him in jail. These videos were entered into evidence as a higher court determines whether Huckabee will be released before trial.
Poor baby. Why they put him in prison just because he's assaulting cops and trying to overthrow the government? He's innocent. Yeah, get fucked. Might want to look into divorce, you fucking morons. And meanwhile, Sarah Palin's like, I can't believe they're putting all these heroes in prison. Hey, you're going to make good people feel like they can't even go try to overthrow the government anymore. Yeah, that's the fucking point, Moonbat.
Here now to assess the double standard, former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin, governor, blown away by these sentences, 15, 17, and 18 years for nonviolent crimes.
Nonviolent.
What do you say to
It was so nonviolent, you guys chanting to hang Mike Pence, trying to overthrow the government, trying to intimidate through violence in order to delay the proceedings.
These lefties.
It's so disheartening, the examples that you've given, Eric. It makes the populace lose a lot of faith.
It actually gives us more faith in the government. They actually did something, held these people accountable. I've never had more faith in the government than I do. Thank you.
And that's an understatement. Unfortunately, what this leads to, when we recognize the examples that you just gave, the two-tier different justice systems that apply according to politics, it makes the good guy think, what's the use in being a good guy?
Yeah, what's the use in being a good guy? What's the use in storming the Capitol and trying to overthrow the government, destroying American democracy? What's the use in being a good guy and doing that? Nothing. If you think that makes you a good guy, then you should second guess that, because you're a traitorous fucking criminal, and we're going to put you in jail. You can join them, Sarah.
We're gonna be punished. We're picked on, is what we are under the system. But we can't feel helpless and hopeless.
You are helpless and hopeless, both.
We have to remember that we have three equal branches of government, right? And Congress has a lot to do with what's going on in the judiciary. Congress can't keep sitting back, especially Republicans in the majority in some of these areas. Eric, they can't sit back and just let all of this happen, because it is dismantling of our traditional judicial system, where Lady Liberty and Lady Justice, she's to be blonde, right?
She should
politics
be,
or
but
not.
she never has been, and it's better keeping people in prison and hold them accountable for their crimes. So cool.
Have anything to do with this. So we need to pressure Congress, our representatives, and remind them that they do have tools. The Constitution has empowered them to be equal to what's going on in the judiciary.
Yeah, no, they have no power over that. They can't do shit. So keep crying. I love to hear you whine. Meanwhile, Trump facing another couple $1 million he got to pay to Jean Carroll because he couldn't keep his fucking mouth shut. Remember, he lost the defamation case. The court found that he raped Jean Carroll and lied about it, defamed her. So she got a few $1 million. So the very next day, he goes on a town hall on like CNN, calls her a liar again. So the judge's like, we don't even have to have a trial anymore. You did it again, you fucking stupid idiot. So now we got to have another court case just to see how much you owe her this time. And he probably going to turn right around again and say some other stupid fucking shit. Owe her another couple $1 million, which is glorious because it's not coming out of his pocket, folks. It's coming out of conservatives' pockets. It's coming out of the fund that Republicans are trying to use to get themselves reelected. But Trump is keeping all the money for himself. He is dooming your party. Political suicide. So it's amazing. Fucking everything about this is so beautiful. Except the raping the woman part. That's not that great. And then, folks, another bad day for fucking Trump. Apparently one of the guys that he talked into deleting the servers or trying to delete the servers. Remember they flooded the pool? They drained the pool and they flooded the server room to try to destroy the evidence. And so Trump paid for the guy's lawyers, one of the few people that Trump was paying for. I guess he wanted to keep him close and make sure that he said what he wanted to. And then the guy was like, oh shit, I'm gonna go to prison if I keep being Trump's lackey. So he's turned on Trump, got his own lawyer, and gonna testify that Trump told him to go delete all those servers, man. I'm telling you 100%, if Trump does not win the presidency, he going to prison, y'all.
Details coming out of this very historic first televised hearing in the Georgia election case, but we also have breaking news in the federal classified documents case down in Florida. One of the key players has just flipped against former President Trump and is now cooperating with the special counsel Jack Smith's office. That, according to the former defense attorney for Mar-a-Lago IT worker
Ketchup out on the wall right now at Mar-a-Lago.
Who says Tavares has agreed to testify in the case, and in exchange, he will not, repeat, not be prosecuted. Both Tavares and Carlos de la Vieira, the club's property manager, were initially suspected of giving false testimony after denying allegations that they tried to erase incriminating security camera footage. Details coming out of this very historic.
Jack gonna flip it on you. Love to fucking see it. Cannot wait for these trials to start. They're gonna be so fun to cover. But meanwhile, conservatives do what they do. They can't win in the court of law. They don't have any evidence on their side. They don't have any reason, logic. They don't have any fucking power. So all they can do is threaten violence. Of course, they do it in a way they have sort of plausible deniability. They're like, we don't want to have to kill you. We're just saying we will if you make us. But Sarah Huckabee's dipshit dad, Mike Huckabee, released this video today threatening civil war and violence again if we hold Trump accountable for his crimes. Let's have a listen.
Do you know how political opponents to those in power are dealt with in third world dictatorships?
They give them like radioactive material and try to kill them that way, or they blow up their airplanes and kill them and everybody who travel with them. You know, like Putin, the guy that you guys love to death, something like that, I think. Usually, though, the ones like Putin, the people who have billions of dollars and are in power, get away with everything. They're never held accountable for any of their crimes. So holding them accountable for their crimes is actually the exact opposite of a banana republic. It's good.
Banana republics and communist regimes? Well, it's simple. The people in power use their police agencies to arrest their opponents for made-up crimes in an attempt to discredit them, bankrupt them, imprison them, exile them, or all of the above. And if you're not paying attention, you may not realize that Joe Biden is using exactly those tactics to make sure that Donald Trump is not his opponent in 2024. Here's the problem. If these tactics end up working to keep Trump from winning or even running in 2024, It is going to be the last American election that will be decided by ballots rather than bullets.
Yep. Do something, motherfucker. Do it. Don't fucking talk about it. Don't sing it. Bring it. You ain't gonna fucking do shit, dude. God damn it. They're so pathetic. They're just trying to scare people. We are not fucking scared of you, dude. Especially fucking Mike Huckabee. There's nothing intimidating or scary about you. Break the fuck out. And then jump out there with bikers for Trump. You know, they're gonna ride 45. Because that's not cringe at all. Once again, it's a total fucking cult. And Trump looking good, Trump. A svelte 215 pounds there.
I want to thank you, Mr. President. Terry.
We do our thing. We support you, and we also fight against the people trying to get you.
And we love you.
We also spew out statutes and laws against anyone fighting against us, because that's what law of the land is, what rules. So they can't fight with me. Obviously, they can't fight with you. This is America. You don't like it.
I got your back. I got your back.
That kept a lot of people away from the border. Yeah, but in the meantime, you're with us.
Just embarrassing. Good Lord. And look at these two melting tubs of goo. This fucking rotting pudding. Rudy Giuliani and Donald Trump. Why do we have these Walking Dead geriatrics ruling us? Good God. Not aging well, fellas. Looking bad. Looking real bad, you round Humpty Dumpty motherfuckers. Can't wait till both of you are in prison. Meanwhile, Charlie Kirk out here using his platform to let people talk about how much black folks love criminals. Yeah, you know, we all know black folks are mostly criminals themselves, and now that Donald Trump is being held accountable for his crimes, they love him. Black folks be loving crime, yo.
People who think that this is not going to make him more relatable with non-whites don't know non-whites, like the real non-white.
I live in an all-black neighborhood. I'm the only white motherfucker around here. I interact with my neighbors all the time, and I can tell you 100%, you're wrong. They do not like Trump. They do not support Trump. And black folks aren't mostly criminals. It's a very, very small amount of them. So thinking they're going to support Trump because he is also a criminal is racist.
Population in this country. We interviewed somebody the other day, and I mean, basically, Charlie, I just never would believe I would hear a young African-American man talk about a billionaire white guy like this, but he's basically like, now Trump knows how we feel. He's got the best chance to take it to the man. He's got the best chance to take it to the...
Yeah, Trump gonna take it to the man. If there ever was a man, it's goddamn Donald Trump. There has never been anybody who is more of the man than Donald John.
System, and I can't stand the system, so the biggest F you I could give him is vote for Donald Trump. People who...
Definitely, and who knows, maybe he ran into one black kid that said that, you know, black folks are just people, so a lot of them are fucking dumb as shit. So maybe there was a person that said that, but for the most part, nah, not so much. Meanwhile, I don't know if this is going to go anywhere, but a Republican group is suing to block Trump from the 2024 ballot in Colorado, citing the 14th Amendment. They're having these cases all over the place. They're almost entirely coming from other Republicans. So, like I said, I'm always surprised when they hold anybody accountable for anything. So I doubt this is actually going to work, but hopefully more power to you, Godspeed. And it's raining here, so hopefully my program doesn't cut out. If it does, you know what the fuck happened. And then, lying liar Ted Cruz doing what he do, folks. So they don't have, like, anything else they can say except for lies. Here he is pretending like the jobless rate was lower under Trump, which it is not. It is lower now. It is historically low now. Way lower than it was under Trump. But Let's not let facts get in the way of his right-wing talking points.
I think anyone looking objectively and comparing where we are economically today to where we were economically when we had a Republican president, Donald Trump, and we had a Republican Senate and a Republican House, it's a no-brainer. People's lives were much better when...
They weren't. They are almost by every metric better now. You lying sack of shit. Donald Trump, one of the only presidents in history to leave office with less jobs than when he started. The economy was in fucking free fall. And yes, for a little time, right when he got in office, because he hadn't really done anything yet, Obama's policies were still taking place. And unemployment was historically dropping. And yes, at that time, because of Obama's policies, before Donald Trump implemented his bullshit and reversed everything, we did, at the time, have the lowest unemployment. But now, under Biden, it's even lower than that. So if your talking point is that the unemployment rate determines who is the best of all time for the American people and also black folks, then by your own logic, Joe Biden is better than Trump because it's lower now than it was then. By every metric there.
The economy was booming, when we passed the biggest tax cut of a generation, when we produced...
For billionaires. They did not trickle down to anybody.
The lowest unemployment in 50 years.
No, it's lower now, you lying sack of shit.
Lowest African-American unemployment.
It's lower now.
Ever recorded. The lowest Hispanic...
No, maybe ever recorded at that time, but now it is lower. Why are you not mentioning that it is lower now?
Hispanic unemployment ever recorded. The lowest unemployment for women in 70 years.
But it's lower now. So by your own logic, Biden is better.
When we saw median wages rising, we had inflation under control, we had peace and prosperity, and Joe Biden's come in.
You had peace and prosperity. You guys were literally fighting the Afghanistan war still. Biden pulled us out of that. Trump was still fighting the motherfucker. Trump increased drone striking by 450%. Literally tried to start war with Iran by drone striking and murdering the guy who was basically their vice president.
And he screwed all of that up. I think...
Yeah, Joe Biden got it and screwed all of that up, didn't he? No. Created more jobs in 2 years than any president in history has in 4. And folks, this is true. Look this up. It's always the exact opposite of whatever they say. Since 1989, Democratic presidents are responsible for 97% of the jobs created. I shit you not. 97%. Republicans are only responsible for 3.25% of the 42 million jobs created since 1989. Because when George Bush and Trump were in office, they destroyed the fucking economies. They left office with less people working than they started. Republicans are always a goddamn disaster for the economy. 97% of the jobs under Democrats. You would have to be fucking insane to elect Republican if you actually care about the economy and jobs in any way. But you can't convince people with logic and reason when they didn't use logic and reason to form their opinions to begin with. So we're hopeless to even reach these motherfuckers. They live in an alternative reality. Depressing. And 30% of them pick our goddamn president. And meanwhile, they're doing what they've been doing for years. They were talking about this 15 years ago, folks. This is how low conservatives will go. There's no bottom they won't reach. Over on X/Twitter, Tucker Carlson's new show, he's interviewing this guy who claims he had sex with Obama like 15 years ago. Or I guess 24 years ago, technically. 1999. That's almost 25 fucking years ago. And I think I speak for every sensible, reasonable human being on the world when I say, who gives a fuck? Even if this was true, and I do not believe it. Now, I had no problem believing that Obama might have fucked some dudes, right? No problem believing that at all. I just have a problem believing he fucked this dude, because I think Obama could do it way better than this guy. But, like, even if he did, even if he raw dogged this dude all night long, who gives a fucking shit? All they're trying to do is spread homophobia. It's so goddamn transparent. Anyway, here's the new big interview on X from Tucker Carlson that is being spread and boosted by Elon Musk.
You're just a guy who's in town for the night, and it sounds like you're looking to party.
Yeah. Pulled up in a bar outside, and there's this guy that's introduced to me as Barack Obama.
Okay, how do you know it was Barack Obama? Could it just been somebody saying it was Barack Obama? Maybe misremembered it. Maybe he said, I'm a Barack Obama. You don't fucking know? Where's your evidence?
I'd given Barack $250 to pay for Coke.
You had to give Barack Obama money for Coke. I think Barack Obama could buy his own fucking Coke, dude.
I start putting a line on a CD tray to snort, and next thing I know, he's got a little pipe and he's smoking. So I just started rubbing my hand along his thigh to see where it was going, and it went the direction I had intended it to.
How big was it?
Go.
Even though you had sex with him twice, you did cocaine with him, watched him smoke crack twice, you had no idea who he was.
I had no idea who he was.
Well, you just told me he said his name is Barack Obama.
You just asked the obvious question, what was Obama like on crack? Is it your sense?
Hot and a big old black dick?
That that's who Obama is, just transactional, or that he's bisexual, or like, what is this?
It definitely wasn't Barack's first time, and I would almost be willing to bet you it wasn't as long.
The guy's running for president, and credible information comes out that he's smoking crack and having sex with dudes. That seems like a story.
Credible?
Well, it would be a story if the media really cared about telling people the truth.
Yeah, well, they did talk about that back then, but you had no evidence. And also, who gives a fuck? Why are they trying to make me love Obama? I don't even like Obama that much. Obama drone-struck fucking weddings and shit. Fuck Obama. But you just making him so goddamn cool. And, of course, Elon spreading this bullshit. Somebody said Elon Musk promotes this garbage. He wonders why advertisers are leaving his site. And so immediately the community notes jumps to his defense. And they're like, there's no evidence that Elon Musk promoted this tweet. This is from Tucker Carlson's own X account. But he promoted every other one of Tucker Carlson's videos. And he also, he signal boosted this one too, you lying sacks of shit, because that's what he does. This is what the site is about. This is why they're leaving. It's not because of the Jews, Elon. It's because of bullshit like this. This is why you lost $40 billion in value on Twitter in less than a goddamn year. And, of course, classy as always, Marjorie Trader Queen is like, I think he'd steal the show. The guy who banged Obama. Yeah, totally cool. Let's have this Carney. That's what I would call him. Headline CPACs, what the fuck happens? Hey, your guys are already fucking jokes. Do it. I would love to cover it. It'll just make you look fucking worse. I'm for you. Margie has a good idea here. You guys should definitely fucking do this. And yeah, like I said, you guys are just trying to make me love Obama for some reason. Charlie Kirk was like, was Obama the first gay president? First gay president? First black? Holy shit. Of course, hell no. I guarantee you that some of the presidents in history took some dick or threw some dick, sucked some dick, got their dick sucked. 100%, no doubt about it. But anyway, if he was, even better. Super cool Obama. Hell yeah, thanks Obama. Meanwhile, I'm starting to think that Mitch McConnell may not be in the best health. Here he is on the Senate floor today. Seems to be slurring his words, has no energy. Kind of just meandering. Let's have a look at Tippy Turtle.
I also welcomed Dr. Rahul Gupta, the National Drug Czar, back to the Commonwealth to hear more about what we're doing to fight back against addiction. I look forward to continuing working with Dr. Gupta to make Kentucky a safe and healthier place.
He's about to glitch out any second now, folks. So then they asked him, hey, we saw you freeze up a couple times. Look, you were having some strokes or shit. You work for the people of America. You are an employee of us. Don't we deserve to know what your medical condition is? What's causing that shit? And, of course, his attitude is like, you work for me. I'm a god man. You don't fucking need to know. I don't owe you anything. Watch him dodge the fucking questions.
He didn't tell us what it might have been. Do you know what it is?
He's like, I'm not answering questions. Why the fuck would I answer anybody's question? I'm above all this shit. I own all y'all.
These evaluations, what have doctors said is the precise medical reason for those two freeze-ups?
What Dr. Monahan's report addressed was concerns people might have. It's some things that happened to me.
Yeah, what caused it? Why are you not answering the question?
Did happen. Well, they didn't.
They did happen. We fucking saw you freeze up, Glitch McConnell, twice. Piss it in your mouth and tell you it's fucking raining. Gaslighting.
And it's really, I have nothing to add to that. I think you pretty well covered the subject.
He didn't. He absolutely didn't. They didn't explain why you fucking glitched out twice on national television, dude.
What do you say to those who are calling on you to step down? Do you have any plans to retire anytime soon?
I have no announcements to make on that subject.
But what do you say to those who are...
I'm going to finish my term as leader, and I'm going to finish my Senate term. Thank you.
Hopefully he'll just fucking die. Come on, Grim Reaper. Rooting for you. And meanwhile, Ron DeSantis doing interviews with Kylie McKenna, who was Trump's press secretary, and still has not backed Donald Trump. That's how crazy it is. Remember, she used to go out there so indignant and fight for Trump as hard as she could, lie and spin, and had her little notebooks and everything, and even she not backing Trump, y'all. So anyway, she talking to DeSantis, and they're like, why are you guys trying to politicize global warming? Because it's fucking political. We need the government to do something so the world doesn't boil over and kill us all, you fucking tool shed.
Biden also said, when standing here in the state of Florida, nobody intelligent can deny the impact of climate crises.
I study history, and they act like this is somehow unprecedented. It's not.
It is. It totally is unprecedented. We just had the hottest day in history that they've ever recorded. And yes, we've had storms, bad storms in the past, but the severity of them and the frequency of them is like the earth has never seen, at least in modern times. So no, it's not business as usual. There's something happening here. And 98% of climate scientists say that men are causing this. So maybe you should read some of their shit.
Area, the Big Bend, got hit by a storm, almost the exact same track in 1896 that had 125-mile-per-hour winds. So the idea that we've not had powerful storms until recently, that's just not factual.
No one ever said that we never had fucking powerful storms until recently. This is a straw man that you're inventing in order to beat up. Yes, there were storms before, but the frequency of them is like we've never seen.
Factually true, and so when that's the first thing they want to say. You have to ask, why are you trying to politicize the weather?
Literally,
so
you are the ones doing that.
And he's saying, I've studied this, and I believe it, because he is Ivy League trained, and he is he loves to read.
Yeah, I believe it. I mean, I don't believe the 98% of professionals that tell me it's caused by men. I believe the governor of Florida, because he's not in any way political, is he? Good God, we are doomed. Doomed as doom could be, I must say. Meanwhile, Oklahoma following the lead of Florida and inviting PragerU cartoons into their classrooms to indoctrinate their children. Here is the superintendent of public instruction in Oklahoma bragging about how they're bringing PragerU to brainwash the children.
I could not be more excited to be able to announce today that Oklahoma is entering into a partnership with PragerU to make available PragerU courses, content available for every school in the state of Oklahoma so that our kids can know the principles this country was founded on. And it's just incredible content. I cannot wait for our teachers to get a hold of it.
We're trying to make sure that parents really re-engage in their children's education. We want to make sure that every piece of content that we make here at PragerU is visible to parents. So there is no more gaslighting, that parents can get involved.
Yeah, there's no more gaslighting, folks. They fixed that problem by having PragerU cartoons. Let's take a look at a couple of these cartoons they're going to be showing to the children in Oklahoma. Starting out with Christopher Columbus going to explain why slavery was no big deal.
Slavery is as old as time and has taken place in every corner of the world, even amongst the people I just left. Being taken as a slave is better than being killed, no? I don't see the problem.
Yeah, I don't see the problem. What is the fucking problem with slavery? No gaslighting happening here, folks. Just normal shit. Let's take another one. Let's take a look at another one of these clips from PragerU they're going to be showing to your kids in Oklahoma.
How to embrace your masculinity.
It took masculinity to defeat Nazi Germany in World War II. It took masculinity to mine coal and keep America's homes warm. And it takes masculinity.
Did it take masculinity to start World War II? Also, aren't all wars started by men? Have there ever been any wars started by women, ever?
To have a solid family and a strong country today.
How to embrace your
Just crazy, crazy ass shit from the people that hate indoctrinating children. But that's the new America for you folks. Never thought I would see it be this nuts, but here we go. Conservatives taking that shit to a whole nother fucking level. And that is my Chud Watch. And hey folks, I have a patron. I don't sell anything. I don't have any merchandise. I don't allow ads to run. I go through and meticulously take all the ads out on my show, which actually hurts me, the algorithm. They actually support you more. I get more viewers if I run ads, but I don't want you guys to see ads. Instead, I'm 100% user supported by those of you who like the art I create. So if you do like all the free content I give you guys every single week, could you please think about going and signing up to my Patreon? Donate whatever you can, $5 a month, whatever you can spare. I would very much appreciate it. I know it's a pain in the ass to put your credit card info in there, your PayPal, whatever. I apologize, but please help me out. That's the only way I'm going to be able to stay in business and keep doing this and help out the kiddies. So thank you in advance. And now let's read the Super Chats. Also the lifeblood of the show. Thick Corky $2. Thank you, Thick. Mitchell Guy, get the 5 Cup Dusty memberships. Everybody give Mitchell Guy some love out there. We got a good after party, which I also do for my patrons and my Dust Buddies every night after the show. More content. And tonight we're going to be taking a look at the new video put out by Walter Masterson, where he went and he trolled all the MAGAs at the Trump arrest event in Fulton County. We're going to watch at least like 20 minutes of it. You're not going to want to miss it. So be sure to join me there tonight. And welcome to us, buddy, Dazzlefoo. Be sure to spam the chat with impunity. Brian Paul, $20 from likely your only listener at the North Dakota, South Dakota state line. Rock on, Dustmaster. My new name for you. Hell yeah, I'll take it. And shout out to you guys up there in the Dakotas. Oregon Abbey, $5. Job fell through. I'm sorry. No increase for patron. What you going to do? I'm sorry that happened to you. I'll get what I deserve eventually, and so will you. Love you, Dusty. Keep up the great show. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for doing whatever you can. And Mitchell, guys, are your glasses reflecting the camera lens? I don't know. Are they? I can't fucking really see, so should I take them off? Is it distracting you? I'll just take them the fuck off. You guys are always... Just kidding. It's fine. Artenesia, $20. I know I'm never in the mood to chat much, but here's my part. And a blanket. Hello to everyone. I am an introvert. I love you, Dusty. Hi, Katie. Say we love you, R. And the cats really appreciate the treats and stuff. You're awesome. Thanks for joining me tonight. John Bliss, $5. Go get your taco and always make sure and check your order so you don't get ripped off like I did tonight. Taco Bell owe me a chalupa. Yeah, Taco Bell here is so goddamn slow. Even if I'm the only person in line, it takes an hour, so I try not to eat there too much. Wicked good, $5. Did you get the package I sent you? What's your email address for the show? I don't think I did. What'd you send me? I think I showed everything that I got, and I went today, and I didn't have anything new. So let me know what you sent me, and then I can tell you. But thank you anyway. Big Black Corvette, $20. FYI, all skin folk aren't your kinfolk, and just because someone is your family doesn't mean that they will treat you like family. Find a family that is right for you, like the DSPs. Love y'all. Hell yeah. We got the best fucking family here. Greatest community on YouTube. And people like Big Black Corvette helping it to be the best. Thank you, Big Black Corvette. BBC. And Lizzie Bennett, $2. The Domino Pizza Box. Here's my support. Where's the Domino Pizza Box? Oh, is there a pizza box back there you see? I didn't realize that you could see that. Where are you seeing that at? I can see it. How are you seeing that? The fuck? I don't see any pizza box on my screen, but there's one back there I can see. You some witchy voodoo bullshit. Anyway, yeah, I got Domino's earlier. Thanks for ratting me out. Now I'm fat. Lou said $10. Thank you, brother. Catnip, buddy. Hell yeah. Gonna get them high as fuck on you, Lou. Britta Cuvée. Got the day off work, so happy to catch you live for a change. Love the show. Should have much bigger eyes. Yeah, I should have way bigger eyes. That's what you're going to fucking do, right? Hey, the world's not fair, but it's all good. Like, I bitch about the numbers a lot, but, like, I'm doing all right. Like, I'm okay. I'm fine. It don't have to be, like, gangbusters. It can be small as long as we are hanging out together. It's fun. I got a great job. I'm not going to bitch. But thank you. Brenda Couvet, $10 New Zealand. Hey, awesome. Thank you, Brenda. Kit Kana. Welcome to Dust Buddies. Hell yeah. Spam the chat with impunity. Unfriendly Atheist, 616. Love it. Charlie Kelly, $20. Very generous. 22 years for Daddy Trump. Hell yeah. Lock his ass up. Put them all in the cell together. That would be beautiful. Thank you, Charlie. Isaiah Taylor, you look like Richard Gere with those glasses. Hell yeah. I'm an officer, but not a gentleman. From my ferals to your kitties, hey, give them some scritches for me, Swagger Cat. Thank you for your generosity. I appreciate you. Cubert Lover, $5. I don't know if I'll make the show tonight, Dusty, but if I don't, I'll catch the replay. Here's $5 a guy. No forgiveness. You know the rules, Cubert. Finn, what up, Finn? 666. Hey, man, those glasses look sharp. All right, I'll put them back on. Boom. Hell yeah. Once again, thanks for covering stuff going on in this hellscape we live in. Hey, it's literally my job. Thank you for supporting me, Finn Walth. I appreciate you, and thanks for helping out my website. Pistina the Fist, $4.99 as always. I can't get a moment to catch you when you start. I'm 42 minutes late, but here's a super chat anyway. Team Dusty, hey, better late than never, and hopefully it's not lagging like it did the last fucking show. Goddamn 4K. Urban Moss, $10. I'm one of those people who thinks that if a district wants to send a corpse to Congress as their representative, they should be able to. I blame Dems for not forcing RBTV and Fine Side to live. I mean, yeah, you should be able to, but then we should have like public pressure to make it not as socially acceptable. Look into Project 2025. Will do, Boogeyman. Thank you. Hey, Dusty, any update on your comic? No, they're still doing the lawsuits, and I don't want to, until they get the lawsuits settled on the AI programs, I don't want to release an AI book that steals people's content. I just don't have the, I have too much integrity to do that, I guess, or a moral compass or whatever it is. As soon as they have an AI program that there's no fucking lawsuits anymore, I'm going to finish it up. I apologize for being lame. It's been a year. I suck. Nah, just fuck Elon Musk. Hell yeah, fuck him. Great show as always. Just thank you, Pastor Gang. Appreciate you. I know it's not much. I appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate you sitting on a rose. It all adds up. Cole Jays, woo woo. You're the best. Thank you. How can I be the best when you're the best? And hey, this is my favorite show. Thank you. You got great taste in Donna Rose. Dan Roman, wonder if 1 hour earlier would get more views. I don't know. I mean, I've been doing it at 8 o'clock. I was hoping that if I did my show at the same time, all the fucking time, that people would start realizing that it's like consistent and they wouldn't have to be told. I'm afraid if I changed it up, it might throw people off, but I'm definitely open to suggestions. There you go, cats. Somebody on the last show was like, oh my God, it's so dirty. You're putting cat treats on the bed. First off, don't worry about it. I'll be all right. All right, I'm a dirty motherfucker. It's all good. Secondly, I'm throwing it on top of this green screen sheet that gets washed after every fucking show. And it's just like, it's a whole sheet on my bed. So it's fine. Dusty, the glass look great. I appreciate you, MJ. I put them back on. Saw Major Taylor Green wearing a Betty Rubble style top on the news. I'm sure she looked like a cave woman like she always does. Take my money again, Dusty. Big Black Corvette, feed the kitties and the puppies. Some good stuff for the DSPs. Love you all. Hell yeah. So generous, BBC. Making me love BBC even more than I already did. Which is hard to do. Mitchell Guy, I wasn't asking you to take them off, just mentioning what I noticed. Glasses aren't a problem, but it does look weird when you look at the camera. I'm sorry, I got a little bitchy. I got a little bit pitchy. It's like every time I do something or try something new, someone has something to say about it. I can never do anything. Like, I can never do anything fucking new without somebody, like, needling me about it a little bit. I'm a little bit sensitive, but I don't mean to be that way towards you, and I apologize. I gotta, like, build a bridge to get the fuck over. And a Big Black Corvette, get the 5 Cut Dusty memberships. All right, thank you. BBC, as always, amazing. You are the best. With love from South Louisiana. Hell yeah. Love back to you in the bayou. $10 Australia from Snake61. Hey, you future motherfucker, I love you. You're a wizard, Dusty. Don't cast any spells on me. Magic Missile on Stabby Cat. And Michelle Revere, $1.99. Love the glasses, love the beard. Hell yeah, you like that? I grew it out. I don't know if I will keep it this bulky or not, but I'm trying something out. We'll see. Appreciate you. And thank everybody that was so generous tonight. Still, plenty of chance to get your super chat. E! What's up, fucking E? Right before I was going to get out of here. Coming in with the touchdown. Fucking E. Love me some goddamn E. Everybody suck E's dick in the chat. We all know E's the fucking best. Love me some goddamn E. And tell your little young couple friends that I've been watching the One Piece and I really liked it. Not the dumbass cartoon, the live action, but still, same thing, E. And love you, appreciate you, and still plenty of time to get your super chats in. Got plenty of show to go. We're only halfway done. Gonna read all the rest of them at the end of the show. But for now, let's do a little trash world while the cat steal the treats. The trash world, it's a trash world, it's a dumpster fire, it's so hellish. A trash world, everything sucks all the goddamn time. It's a trash world. And first off, on tonight's trash world, did you guys see this bullshit? So apparently this guy was doing a very low-level drug sale. Drugs should be legal. Another person murdered because of the war on drugs for no goddamn reason. Everybody involved in prosecuting the drug on the war, they are the criminals. Not the people selling the drugs, not the people doing the drugs. The cops, the prosecutors, they are the fucking criminals. They're the ones that should be in goddamn jail. So this guy did a very low-level drug sale and tried to drive off on his little moped, and a cop throws a cooler at him and kills him. Warning, death about to happen. So here he is over here. And yeah, the cop throws the cooler at him, and he falls, and he hits his head, and he dies. Cop just straight the fuck up murders him for no goddamn reason over a small bullshit drug sale. Put that motherfucker under the jail, but they won't. They'll give him a goddamn raise. So, yep, suspect on motorbike dies after NYPD sergeant throws cooler at him. Officer suspended. He'll be suspended with pay, and they'll find out he did nothing fucking wrong.
Sergeant is accused of throwing an object at him as he tried to get away on a scooter. The man died from his injuries. CBS 2's Naveen Dhaliwal has the story from University Heights.
On this quiet sidewalk under a tent sits a growing memorial for Eric Dupree.
He was a nice person. He was the best father in the world.
His loved ones cherishing his life, especially his wife, Orlialis Varez, whose world was turned upside down in a matter of seconds a day before, right here at this spot on Aqueduct Street. Now she's left mourning with her two young...
Left her kids fatherless over nothing. Fuck, we have to legalize this goddamn shit. I know we won't. I know there's more money to be made in prosecuting it and keeping it illegal, but holy fuck, it's depressing. And then meanwhile, in Florida... Super cool, America! Starting to think we might have like a slight Nazi problem. Once again, I'm going to need 10 Nazi scouts from each one of you. Can't turn off. There you go, motherfucker. And that on the trash world. Guys, you're making too much noise. Okay, hey. Let me... God damn it, guys. I'm going to keep this with me. This is mine now. You're making too much noise with the treats. Go on, pretty boy. I'll give you some more later. You're fine. Fuck off. Yeah, get fucked. Get fucked, little asshole. Yeah, get fucked. Don't look at me like that. Start getting fucked. And then Aaron Paul came out this week and talked about how he has not made a single dime off Netflix. Even though Breaking Bad is one of the most popular streaming shows on the whole platform. And so it's almost like the fucking CEO of Netflix is writing the community notes. This is how much of a big middle finger fuck you they're giving to actors and stuff who deserve to be paid. Aaron Paul claims he makes $0 from Breaking Bad streaming on Netflix. And the community note says, Aaron Paul, baby, I can't see. Get down. Get down. Get down. I can't fucking see. Aaron Paul was paid by AMC per episode. His character was supposed to last only one season, but was still paid millions for the role. Netflix did not create Breaking Bad and are not contractually obligated to pay anyone except AMC for streaming rights. Who gives a fuck what they're contractually obligated to do? Pay people for their fucking work. Bullshit. Support the strike. Unionize that bullshit. Streaming services need to start paying their fair share. And I covered this in the last show a little bit, how Oprah Winfrey and The Rock went public and offered to give like $10 million for the Maui wildfires. And they took a lot of shit. And I was like, why are they taking shit? If they're saying they're going to donate money, yes, they're asking other people to also donate money. But if they're saying that themselves that they're pledging $10 million, then at least they're putting their money where their mouth is, and they shouldn't be shit on for that. Well, apparently, I got the whole thing wrong, and this lady is going to explain why people are shitting on them for this.
And we're so concerned with what's happening in Maui, we thought we'd ask you to do something about it. You being other billionaires? No, just like regular normal people. Right, okay, but you're giving 10 million. Well, we've committed to giving 10 million. What does that mean? Well, we haven't actually given it yet, but we're committed to giving it via you. Sorry, what was that? We're committed to giving the 10 million through your donations. What do you say at the end there? We'd like you to donate, and that's how we'll get to the 10 million. I thought that you already pledged the 10 million. Well, we've sort of committed that on behalf of you. So you haven't given 10 million, then you've just set a goal of raising it. Well, so you've committed other people's money to your own charity you just set up. With disasters like this, the number one need is money. Aren't you a multi-billionaire? Well, yes. A billion is 1,000 million. And you have multiple billion. Yes. And you also own 2,000 acres in Maui. Don't you have both the means and the moral obligation to help the community you live in?
Nope.
Hello?
Glitched out.
Oprah.
Systems crashed.
Guys, I think she's Mitch McConnell.
Yep. So that's why they were bitching at him, and I can understand it if that's fucking true. Fuck these motherfuckers. Come on, Oprah. Open that goddamn checkbook. And that is my trash world. Do we hate Oprah? Again, I've always sort of hated Oprah. I love watching Dario on Paramount Plus. Other than that, I'm usually on YouTube. YouTube sucks. There's literally only one good thing to watch on YouTube. Can you guess what that is? 10 million is pennies to them. Anyway, yep. They got so much goddamn money. They should give like half their wealth. Step up. Dude's from my hometown. Nicest dude ever and needs to get paid out. At least he makes money from his booze. Aaron Paul seems all right to me. Don't know him personally, but seemed like a cool dude. Oprah pulled a Trump move. Yep. So disappointed in Oprah. I guess she didn't become a billionaire by writing a bunch of checks. Everybody gets a car. Yeah, paid for by the car company, not Oprah. Oprah's a capitalist through and through. Yes, she is. Not nobody from Dr. Oz, huh? Selfishness. Always. And, all right, move right along, folks. You got to love this one. It's religious bullshit. Religious bullshit, religious bullshit, religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. Hell yeah, get your not a drag queen stickers ready. Because Wisconsin pastor gets a life sentence on child sex charges. A pastor at a former downtown Wausau church convicted of repeatedly assaulting a young girl beginning when she was 10 years old will spend the rest of his life in prison without the possibility of parole. Good. He's lucky he's getting off that easy. Former Trump official and Christian arrested in Maryland child sexting. A former Maryland official was arrested last week and accused of sexual solicitation of a minor. Of course, they always post on their social media. Here he is posting. Please like and share. The National Day of Prayer is an annual observance held on the first Thursday of May, inviting people to pray for the nation. It was created in 1952 by a joint resolution of the United States Congress and signed into law by President Harry S. Truman. I invite you to join me on May 5th at the Patriot Plaza in Townsend, Maryland for the Baltimore County National Day of Prayer event from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Please join us as millions of people around the country pray for our nation. That's right. This prayer warrior. He's the best among us. He's so godly and pious as he rapes your children. Always the fucking way, God damn it. And, this is hard to believe this is not a parody, folks, but this is not a parody. So here's a guy who is including Chick-fil-A in his very strange sermon. Seems like a kind of a stretch to me, but let's hear him out.
I don't understand how I can take a dirty bird and I can rip its feathers off and I can batter it in beautiful sauce on both sides, throw it down in peanut oil that's boiling at 325 degrees, put it under 6 minutes of high test pressure and bring out a beautiful Chick-fil-A sandwich. But just because I do not understand it doesn't mean I'm not going to partake in it. Honey, tonight I don't understand how God became man, and I don't understand how man can go meet God, but Jesus said, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life, and no man will come to the Father but by me.
All right, that was a strange fucking sermon there. What the fuck does a Chick-fil-A sandwich have to do with any of that? And then he's like, I don't understand how this Chick-fil-A sandwich is even made. And then he proceeds to describe it in detail. The exact temperature and time and ingredients. It seems like you know exactly how to fucking do it. What you talking about, preacher man? Good God, they're so weird. And then, oh yeah, I forgot this. In Georgia Baptist youth pastor Austin Perkins has pled guilty to molesting a child from his church and used them to create child sexual abuse videos. Yeah. Another one. God damn. Every day. A new one every fucking day. Here's another one. Oh, the same guy. Yeah. All right. I'm not even going to read it. So depressing. Meanwhile, MAGA pastor Trump cultist Shane Vaughn claiming that Trump can't be charged for the Stormy Daniels hush money payment because he did them in his capacity as president. I love this one because now they're just talking about hush money to porn stars like it's a total fucking normal Christian thing. They're not even blinking at it. It's no hush money. That's just everyday part of Christian life. What's the big deal?
When they initiated the hush money payments over in New York for Stormy Daniels, was he operating in the outer boundaries of executive policy-making authority?
No, he was not. He was not the president yet, so he was definitely not operating as executive. But I love how they're not even arguing that he did it. They're just saying, yeah, hush money payments. Sure he did it. Who gives a fuck?
Tell you he was. Why? It was a distraction from his duties as president.
He wasn't president when he did it. So that's a lie, but no, the truth doesn't matter to you guys. Why would you tell the truth? And one more on Beyond Parody, folks. And I think I speak for everybody when I say, shut the fuck up, kid. God damn it, I hate kid preachers. Acting like they know what the fuck they're talking about. You ain't got no goddamn life experience, kid. You just parroting what you've heard adults say and what they're fucking reinforcing by cheering for you when you copy their bullshit.
You're never too young to start working in the gifts of the Holy Spirit.
You are! You're way too fucking young! This is indoctrination, and also the Holy Spirit is not real. There's no talking magical ghost. Yeah, it seems like only a child would believe this.
It changes your whole life.
What the fuck you know about having your life changed? You're like 2 years goddamn old.
When you have faith, it just hits different.
Shut the fuck up! It hits different? The fuck do you know about shit that hits different? You know what hits different? Ketamine. Call me when you have some ketamine, you fucking annoying little brat. You don't know what the fuck hits different? Quit repeating shit you heard on the goddamn internet.
Hoping and faith are two different things, but faith, go with faith. I love faith, and you know that God is always answering your prayer because you have faith. When you are in the anointing with your faith, it's just wonderful.
So wonderful,
totally
y'all. I totally recommend it.
Never-
I totally recommend you being brainwashed like I am. Just do what I'm telling. Have faith. You don't need no evidence. Evidence is for suckers. Just believe like a fucking child would. Fucking morons. I'm sorry for yelling at the kid, but god damn it, that's an annoying kid. This is why I don't have any. Abortion is what's for dinner. And all right, let's see what you guys got to say about that. Yeah. Future MAGA Republican. You're killing me, Dusty. Psh. At least you'll go out happy. Hope she doesn't get youth pastor. I know, right? Scary. Hits different. I know. Totally hits different. She knows all about what's hitting y'all. It just hits different. With all my experience, this girl sucks. Agreed. Child abuse. I feel bad for her, but also shut the fuck up, kid. And move right along, folks. It's beyond parody. Do it to it. Beyond the parody. And starting us off on tonight's Beyond Parody, Vivek Ramaswamy. Now, you know you're a lying sack of shit when you have to have a sign behind you that says truth. When you have to continuously tell people that you're telling the truth, you're a fucking liar. When somebody says, honestly, trust me, that means you can't fucking trust them. And even the sign knows he's full of shit, folks, in this Beyond Parody world. Even the truth sign is rejecting him and bailing on him.
Weekend. He spoke at the fair in Lancaster earlier today, and during that speech, the sign behind him actually fell on him for a moment, but a weekend.
Even the truth knows it's bullshit, trying to get out of the way. It's like, I'm not with this guy. I am fucking not with this guy. And meanwhile, Moonbats are back at it, folks. We're all about to die. It's going to happen any second now. QAnon influencer Ann Vandersteel says Marburg virus is baked into the shots and will be activated by 3 1-minute pulse waves at 18 gigahertz from the 5G towers all over the country. Hey, don't even think about the fact that 5G doesn't work at 18 gigahertz. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The government has been preparing for this for years, and it will be released in October 2023, according to attorney Todd Callender. So there you have it, folks. We're about to die. I don't understand why they shouldn't kill us off like with the shots. Why can't they just give us the shots, then we like die like a week later? Why they got to fucking plan it out for years in advance? Like, none of this makes any sense, but hey, it's about to happen. We about to drop dead, folks. Just wait for it. And here's another one. Got the date. Says, we're both part of the largest experiment in human history. I'm part of the control group. You're the experimental group. I genuinely hope it works out for you. We'll know in 8 to 10 years. What? First, you guys were like, oh, all you guys who get the shot, you're going to die. You're going to be dead any second now. And then they were like, 2 years. In 2 years, you're all going to drop dead. Now 2 years are passed. They're like, in 10 years, we'll know. The fuck? Yeah, eventually we're going to die of old age. And in 10 years, they'll be like, 30 years from now, we're totally going to know. You're all going to die in 30 years. And then we'll have life extension. So we're all going to live like real long time. So they're going to be like, man, in 180 years from now, I'm going to be like 160. And I'm going to be like 190. I'll be 190. And I'm going to be like, I knew you fucking idiots were going to die. I knew you were going to die, you fucking idiots. I'm going to have the last laugh in a couple 100 years. It's just fucking pick a date. Stick with it, motherfuckers. Always kicking that can down the road because you don't know what the fuck you talk about. And last up on Beyond Parody. Guys know who author Dean Koontz is? A pretty good author, not too bad. But he just put this commercial out, and I just got to say, what the fuck is that on his head?
Hi, I'm Dean Koontz, and my new novel is After Death. It's a story full of friendship.
I thought my toupee was bad. Holy shit, y'all. What the fuck is that, dude? You got some kind of Russian hat on your head. That does not look real. That looks faker than my beard. No, Dean Koontz, no.
hope, full of excitement, full of twists and turns. And when I say all of this, I swear I am not full of anything but the truth.
Yeah, you full of toupees, wigs. That looks bad, dude. It looks real fucking bad. Do better, Dean. And that is my Beyond Parody. What we got to say about that, y'all? Swing. Afro. He Russian. He looks Russian. MAGA cut. Oh, amazing. Is that a fur hat? It's exactly what it looks like to me. That's a fucking fur helmet. I know, right? Looking like a televangelist. What the fuck? LOL. Agreed. What animal did he skin? Bear? A weasel? Raccoon? I don't know. Crazy wig. Yeah. Seems like he got a lot of money. He's a famous author, so like he could do better than that. But I guess not. I guess that's looking good to him. What you gonna do? And all right, folks, move right along. Still plenty of chance to get your super chats in. We're going to Elon Musk. We're going to follow with some woke panic. And then I'm actually going to do a slow news week. We're going to do the I trolled MAGA at Trump's arrest during the after party. So we're going to do the slow news week tonight. So we got 3 more sections, so get your super chats in. But for now, it's time for He Shall Be Elon. Woo! And first up, Elon spent of the week blaming the Jews. The Jews are responsible for the fact that I lost $40 billion in less than a year on Twitter. Hey, it's not my fault. I'm obviously a genius. Did everything perfectly. But the fucking Jews destroyed my website. And yeah, Twitter's revenue, Elon Musk, he shared it. And he's like, why would the Jews do this? You did it, motherfucker. You are the reason the advertisers fled. But nope, the Jews costing him money. And he admitted, folks, that Twitter, which he paid $44 billion for, is now only worth $4 billion. He's admitted he lost $40 billion on Twitter in less than a year. That has to be some kind of record. It has to be the worst anybody has ever run a company in the history of mankind. There could be no other that's even close. Remember Jordan Peterson, when all the chuds were talking about how well it was going for Elon Musk, how well the site was being run, how all of us making fun of him for destroying Twitter were so stupid because he's a super genius and the site was doing beautifully. Lost $40 million of his $44 million investment. It's crazy as fuck. He's like, based on what we've heard from the advertisers, ADL seems to be responsible for most of our revenue loss. Giving them maximum benefit of the doubt, I don't see any scenario where they are responsible for less than 10% of the value destruction. So $4 billion. So if the value destruction is $4 billion at 10%, that means the total value destruction is $40 billion. You pay $44 billion for it. Admitting he lost $40 billion, folks. And good God, this dude is not a genius. I am sorry. He's just not. And here he is. Jonathan at ADL kicked off a massive Twitter boycott campaign in less than a week after the acquisition closed. Literally nothing had changed about the site. None of this is true. Our U.S. revenue is still 60% down from that campaign, but slowly improving. Yeah, totally what he did. Had nothing to do with the fact that you brought back all the right-wing dickheads. It had nothing to do with the fact you brought back Kanye West. And the first thing Kanye West did is say he was going to go DEFCON, his words, on the Jews. Nothing to do with that at all, right? It's because the Jews destroyed your website, Kanye. Elon, just so pathetic. They never take any responsibility for any fucking thing they do. Always blame somebody else, and who better to blame than the Jews? And then they are always beyond fucking parody, folks. They're so close to figuring this out, yet so far. So IO says, is anyone aware of any legit X accounts which track left-wing misinformation, conspiracy info being posted on the site? I follow 3 accounts that track misinformation and conspiracy stuff, and 98% of what they post is coming from the right. Huh. I wonder what that could be. And Elon's like, good point. It's not a good point. What does that tell you? Now, we know that Twitter/X rewards conservative content. Everybody who has a blue check mark gets boosted right to the top of every goddamn post. The vast majority of them are right-wingers. Elon himself uses his giant platform to boost all the right-wingers up. So if there are these channels pointing out all the misinformation, all the lies, all the conspiracy spread by left-wingers, you would see them. They would be there. But there's a reason that you don't see them, because it's not the fucking left lying to you, spreading conspiracy, spreading mis-goddamn information. There is a reason almost everybody you see is a right-winger. It's because that's the side spreading the bullshit, obviously. So goddamn close, yet so unbelievably far. And even Elon seems to be losing his patience with the chuds that he's attracted. He's been doing basically what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck, I drew a blank. Anyway, Elon's losing patience with his right-wing supporters who constantly cry about being shadow banned on his platform. So tech support, that's what I was looking for. I couldn't think of the word. He's basically been doing tech support for his chud buddies. They complain to him directly, and he's looking into everything. And I guess he's tired of having to kowtow to these people. So Brett Weinstein's like, my account seems to be specially restricted on Twitter. High engagement tweets stay well below the fold's own trends. Not the case under previous management. I brought this to Musk's attention. He asked for more info, then blocked me when I provide it. Because perhaps that's on me. Love it, Brett Weinstein. Holy shit. So beautiful. I'd love to see them turn on each other. Elon is tired of your shit, Brett. Cry harder, noob. And then one more and he shut Elon. Oh, yeah. So apparently this happened before Elon took over Twitter. Saudi Arabia confidential user data that led to disappearance and imprisonment of critics. So Twitter gave tons of information to Saudi Arabia that helped them crack down on dissidents, anybody that spoke out against the regime. So you would think this is right up Elon Musk's alley, right? The whole point behind the Twitter files was the fact that a government agency, which it wasn't, it was Joe Biden was not in the government at the time, but doesn't matter. Suppose a government agency was interfering in elections and shit by working behind the scenes with Twitter. Exactly what Saudi Arabia was doing. And the old Twitter regime was helping them. So will Elon Musk do exactly what he did with Joe Biden? Will he bring out a new Twitter files to call out all people that helped Saudi Arabia? Of course he won't, because Saudi Arabia is the second biggest investor in Twitter right now. They're his partners. He is not going to call them out. They're literally right now under his watch murdering one of their own people for posting something on Twitter. A dude who had 9 fucking followers, Musk saying nothing about it. Which just goes to show you what I said at the time. The Twitter files was nothing more than an attempt to shit on and hurt the left, to try to damage the credibility of Joe Biden. Wasn't about being apolitical, wasn't about free speech, wasn't about keeping government out of Twitter. Was simply nothing more than an attack on the left from this partisan fucking hack Elon Musk. X to 0, Twitter to 0. Looks like it's going there pretty fast. Already lost $40 billion of his $44 billion, so it's a good thing. And that's my he shall be Elon section. Every time I type an X, I get horny. Yeah, like I have, when I'm looking at porn, I can't tell the difference between my porn browser tabs and the X, because they all are X and they all look the fucking same. I'm having to beat off to X now. It's terrible. Try hard, yep. Triple X. Shitter, yep, that's a good one. I miss Blue Tweety. Saudi agents infiltrated Twitter, yep. Nothing to do with free speech, that's for fucking sure. And move along, folks. Still a little something called whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, panic. And first off, it didn't load. Fucking Midjourney ain't doing with the fucking shit. Come on, Midjourney. I pay you $30 goddamn a fucking month to load up and you ain't goddamn doing it. Whatever. Fuck off, Midjourney. I love you and I hate you. And first off, on tonight's Woke Panic, So it's all about this douchebag who played Starfield, and there were pronouns in Starfield, so he freaked the fuck out. Remember I played the clip for you guys from the last show? And he got roundly mocked, made fun of on the internet. Well, I know you guys are going to be shocked, but after the entire internet roasted him, he put out another video and, believe it or not, played the victim. I know, I can't believe it. A conservative playing the victim? No way. But yeah, here's his video, his take on it. Man canceled for having opinion on the internet. Isn't that what happened, folks? Did we just simply cancel him over his opinion? Poor guy. Or did we mock and make fun of him because he's a whitey piss baby snowflake, a dipshit, so fragile, so sensitive, that he freaked out, screamed, made an ass of himself, or something he could have just ignored? Could that be it? And also, why is he standing behind Trump? I don't understand any of this. But anyway, let's watch just a little bit of this, just a little bit of him playing the victim like they always fucking do, this human thumb.
Man has opinion about video game. Internet goes absolutely nuclear crazy about opinion on video game.
Literally, you're the one that went nuclear crazy. That's why everybody made fun of you. It's just so weird how everything they say is the exact opposite of reality.
Is this actually about opinion on video game?
No, not about opinion on video game. It's about your reaction to it. You're being a whitey piss baby snowflake. You freaking out. You being emotionally unstable, and you embarrassing yourself. And then do your goddamn opinion, which you know. But of course, you got to play the victim because that's what you guys do. You're the eternal victims while claiming everybody else plays the victim. That's all you fucking do.
No, this has nothing to do with opinion on video game.
Exactly.
This is everything to do with going after the far left sacred cow of gender ideology.
Or it's making fun of you for freaking out over nothing. Probably that seems more like it, but like I said, fucking chuds made this guy a hero. Here is a Nazi sex offender, Elijah Schaffer, comparing us making fun of this guy to suicide somehow. So, virgin Starfield hater, average Starfield enjoyer. Yeah, look at this guy, fucking loser, the exact type of person you would think the left would choose to be their hero. And rapey Elijah Schaffer says, you're a loser. Being upset that a development team is mentally ill and spreading their degenerate illness to customers is valid. Imagine if they asked you at the beginning of the game if you wanted to kill yourself. Same thing. Isn't it? Isn't it totally the same thing? Isn't it having, like, if you select a male character, automatically by default having he, him pronouns that you can change, but you don't have to? Isn't that the same as telling people to kill themselves? It's exactly the same. I'm definitely not completely full of shit. Just good God, y'all. Crazy. And lastly on Woke Panic, man, I wish this woman had like a penny for every time they use her picture. She'd be a trillionaire. So here's a both sides ism. False equivalences. Man, looking at it side by side just reinforces these people are just two sides of the same coin, laughing my ass off. But no, this one was upset because Donald Trump won the presidency, which she knew would be horrible for our country, which fucking was. Destroyed our economy. We had, 1 million deaths unnecessarily under Trump. Not to mention all the other bad shit he does. And this guy freaked out because pronouns in a video game. These two things are no way the same in any goddamn way. But also this just goes to show you, this picture just proves that conservatives have no originality in them whatsoever. It's been 8 years since this happened. This is literally all they got, this picture over and over and over and over again. Just the lowest among us, barely even conscious, dim bulbs, so little electricity in their brain, almost nothing is working. So they just have to post this picture again and again and again because that's the best they can fucking do. And that is my Woke Panic. Hell yeah. And while we're at it, let's do one quick Heroes. I'm not going to play the Heroes theme because I only have one hero. But big shout out to this woman. I love her. So I played her on the last show. She was the woman who was protesting Peter Navarro Well, she's back at it today, folks. Right behind him today, giving him the business, making his life horrible, uncomfortable. I love her. And this week, she brought a whistle with her. Let's have a look.
The trial will begin tomorrow. That's the good news. It wasn't a lengthy jury impanelment. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care. Oh, one last thing. I forgot. I buried the lead. Everybody. Witness stand is inside. Thank you. WW.
He's so bad.
You gotta talk?
You talk, bitch. No.
This is what's wrong with America here.
Yeah, this is what's wrong with America, folks. People expressing their First Amendment rights and say and do what they want to. Everybody should have to shut up and listen to me. Fucking America.
www.defendpeter.com. Defend.
Come on, man. Cut it out, man. Let the man talk.
Fuck that man. Fuck you. Suck a dick. Shut the fuck up.
He has every right to talk.
He has every right to talk, and we have every right to blow whistles over him and yell over him. Fuck that motherfucker. Shut the fuck up.
Play this.
Let him talk.
On your channels.
Eat a dick.
Because this is just wrong. I'm trying to speak about
go drive your bus,
constitutional
motherfucker.
issues with you. Clown with a whistle, witch with a broom. You go figure. So, defendpeter.com. Please go there. Help support this fight against the attack on the separation of powers. These trials are very expensive.
Peter's using my image to grift off me. Send me money. Continue.
These trials are very expensive. That's part of the Democrats' lawfare against us.
Maybe you shouldn't.
All right, come on, dude.
Violate the law.
Come on, dude.
Shut the fuck up! You come on, dude. Fucking bootlicker.
Yeah, it's time to go. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully,
same time, same place.
Hopefully, free speech will. Just play this, okay? I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.
See you tomorrow, loser.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, loser. You fucking joke. Put that motherfucker under the jail. Love it. Hell yeah. Hero. The best of us. More of that, please. And all right, what do you think about that? Trump 2024. Hell yeah. For prison, if that's what you mean. Funny as fuck. It is funny. Yep. Clown world is all fucking a circus. Might as well give them what they want. Bro, you're already facing charges. I know, right? Go ahead and do some more shit. He has every right to tell you, and so do I, bitch. Exactly. Always a bootlicker. Very funny. And, all right, last chance to get your super chats in, folks. Gotta do one more section and get the fuck out of here. Hold your ears because I'm about to scream. It's time for Slow's Newsweek. Slow Newsweek with Justin Smith. And for those of you just joining me, Slow News Week is where I do like a hodgepodge of bullshit that didn't fit in the any other categories. And some of these videos, to the untrained eye, might seem like they're old, but that's only because you're fucking stupid. They're new, goddammit. Anyway, this guy fucked around and found out he is on a bus. And this Asian guy arguing with this guy. And then he starts to get physical. Go get up in his face, this Asian doughboy. Like, neither one of these guys are in a real good shape, but like if you have never been in a fight in your adult life like I have it, and you look like this, you might not want to throw down. Gonna try to intimidate him. And he punched him. That's a sucker punch. That is a sucker punch. As he's walking up the bus, he turns around and looks at him and is like, what are you gonna do about it? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. 2-piece, 3-piece, whole damn meal. You not very good at fighting, Asian man. You might want to let your bag go. Oh, knee in the face. What? That's some pro level shit there. Oh, hell. It was right about this point. That guy realized he done fucked up. Yeah, what do we learn? What do we learn, Asian dude? Don't sucker punch old white man on the bus. Seems bad. And then, man, I wish I was this jacked dude. Look at this motherfucker. He jacked up. He's hot. He's sexy as shit. And when you're jacked, you can like do superhuman shit to impress women like this. Prepare to be impressed, y'all. And then, oh shit, no! Oh my God, what the fuck? He just messed up his pretty face. He gonna drown. Somebody better get his ass out of there. No. Let me look at that again. All right, maybe it's better on the repeat. It's worse. Oh my God, it's worse. No. So anyway, that's why you don't try to impress people. Too much room for shit to go wrong, in my opinion. And then, oh, did you guys see this one? I don't know if this is new or not, but this went super viral today on the Reddits. So apparently this, I was going to say kid. He looks like he's in his 30s, but he's the son of this dude who's cheating on his mama, and he mad about it. Let's watch him confront his daddy.
Run around on my mom like that? Fuck you. No, I'll cause a huge fucking scene. I'll fucking run out and you fucking cunt. You need to leave. You need to get the fuck. No, my dad's running around on my mom and I'm about to clean his fucking clock. I'm not running around. We sat down here to talk. Oh, bull fucking shit. Y'all been going to the bars together? Yeah, I'll take it outside right now. I'm serious. And you too. I'll take both y'all motherfuckers outside. Do it, please. Please call the cops. Because Paula, fucking leave. I'm tired of you. Next time, hell's coming for you, bitch. I ain't kidding. You with me through my divorce because someone's running around on me being a two-faced motherfucker. I'm serious. Oh, whole fucking shit. Y'all been going to guitars together, everything else. I got fucking pictures of it. No, fuck you. I'm done with you. Kent knows about it too. Fuck you, Paula. You fucking bitch, home wreck, you fucking cunt.
Paula.
I'm serious.
Paula.
Fucking around on mom like that, that's some shit. You need to stop. You've been running around on my mom? Okay? This is between us, not everybody else. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'll go to jail for that. For him running around on my mom, he's been so two-faced to me.
He don't give a fuck. He's fooling around my mama. I'll call him out right here at the Burger King or where the fuck we are. So, trash world, as always. And then on the slow news week, hey, this is a pretty good satire of what's going on in Canada right now. Like, I thought Trudeau was cooler than this is making him look to be. This is actually kind of like, it's like 5 minutes. I don't know how much of this I'm going to play. But anyway, she is doing honest government campaign ads in Canada and using the satire to call out the bullshit policies of the Canadian government as it revolves around global warming and the oil industry. So let's have a look.
Visit Canada, land of beauty and home to countless vanishing wonders. Affordable housing, the green belt, the news, honest prices, honesty in general, and of course, trees that aren't on fucking fire. It's also home to an array of dangerous parasites. A message from the Government of Canada. Hello, you probably know us as the peaceful, polite, nature-loving country with the woke babe PM and the friendly horsey police. But actually, as Bae said,
Canada is a major oil and gas producing country.
And if you get between us and the oil and gas, we'll politely kick your fucking door in.
Breaking down the door.
Any questions? Good. Now please rise for our national anthem.
Just still for rip out of your butt.
Just go for it. As you know, we're experiencing the worst fires in our history. But rest assured, we're searching for the arsonists. And when we find them, we'll give them billions in subsidies. We know who they are. Some of us even work for them. What's that? You thought our job was to keep Canadians safe? Aw, sweetie. Our job's to keep them safe from Canadians. Our prime marketer doesn't even try to hide it. Like that time he declared a climate emergency and then approved an oil pipeline the very next day. Cool and normal. A message from the government of British Columbia. Visit BC, home to yep another pipeline. Introducing the Coastal GasLink. If completed, it'll carry fracked gas from the Montney Play to the coast so that a bunch of foreign companies can export it and make a lot of the ching-ching. Don't worry, BC will earn billions in revenue too, which once you subtract the billions of subsidies we gave those guys to build it, comes to approximately... fuck all, eh? Is it safe? Of course not. Here's a destroyed wetland, because going around it would have cost a bit more. Here's a salmon stream nuked by a landslide. And here's our regulator giving zero fucks because it's been captured by the gas industry. Will it cause emissions? Put it this way, this is the tar sands. And this is the Montney Play, Canada's largest carbon bomb. Are we insane? Absolutely. That's why we've already approved 3 more pipelines here once Coastal GasLink is completed. The only thing standing in the way of this massive fuck you to every living thing on the planet is a sovereign First Nation that has the temerity to still exist, the Wet'suwet'en. They've told Coastal GasLink to piss off because this is their yinta, their land, which is completely and utterly, true according to our own Supreme Court. But don't worry, Bay is committed to reconciliation. Unless it clashes with his holidays, of course. And nothing says reconciliation like raids, constant surveillance, harassment, and threats. Relax, it's not like we're waging a war on the Wet'suwet'en. We've outsourced that role to a message from the U.S. Army. Did you know that before serving as CIA director and getting his ass fired for boning his biographer, this 4-star Army general wrote our field manual for how to wage war on local populations? We used it in Iraq and Afghanistan. So when this Wall Street firm, which owns Coastal GasLink, hired Dave to run their internal CIA, he said, hey, I'm a massive piece of shit. Let's use those same tactics against this peaceful sovereign nation defending its lands. Tactics like buying off band councils to get their consent. As Dave said, money is ammunition. Delegitimizing those who can't be bought off. Props to BC's court for helping with that. And most importantly, get local forces to do the fighting. To put a friendly face on a foreign campaign. And who better than Canada's friendly horsey police? Except now they look like this. Meet their commander, whose previous job was running similar ops in Afghanistan. Yep, under General Petraeus. And lastly, kicking in their door and dragging people off their lands. By the way, no conflict of interest with the Mounties Pension Fund having millions invested in this pipeline. Coastal GasLink. And that's how you make Canadians subsidize a pipeline through unceded Indigenous territory in the midst of a climate emergency, all for the profit of foreign corporations and a Wall Street warlord. Canada. Enjoy your visit. And remember, you too can support this shit fuckery by continuing to do business with these banks who are funding it. Whatever you do, don't support the Wet'suwet'en at yintaaccess.com and unistoten.cam. Visit Canada. P.S. We're also arming the Saudis. A message from the government of...
So pretty good. That was a great video. I did not realize Canada and Trudeau was that fucked. Disappointed. I guess you can't trust nobody. Yeah, they're shit fuckery. And then, all right, that's it, folks. That's my show. Hell yeah, we did it. Another successful episode of the world's greatest program. Thank you for making it so good. If you bail out, please hit the like button and stick around. We're going to have an after party right now. We got a long video to watch from Walter Masterson. It's going to be good. You're not going to miss that. So if you're not a Dust Buddy or on my Patreon, correct yourself. Get on there. Lots of free content. Jago Fett, what up to you? Lizzie Bennett, oh my God, Dusty, playing a vid from Juice Media. I tried recommending this video super chat, but it would never say. Yeah, somebody sent it to me in Twitter. Cult of Dusty 1, Cult of Dusty 1, Cult of Dusty, the number 1. That is my Twitter. Send me stuff, and if it's good, I'll play it on the show. I gotta be honest, the new beard makes you look like an asshole. Sorry, I am an asshole. So, it fits. Thank you, Catalina. And Bing Bong, says Maximus. Appreciate you. 1975, that was the year I was born. Hey, more of me. Have you thanked your mods recently? Spanky Weasel, Ivy, Jenny Rude, all of you. Who am I missing? Don't want to miss anybody. Jenny Rude, Spanky Weasel, Catalina Gearbox, who just called me an asshole, but that's fine. That's all I see. Jenny Root. No, I already said Jenny Root. Ivy Evans. I already said Ivy Evans. Okay, I think that's all of them. Appreciate all of you. Awesome mods. And E has always got your back. E always telling me I got to give you guys some love. Thank you for reminding me, E. He's right. You guys are the backbone of the show. And I appreciate you. Thank you for your service. And thank you, E, for reminding me and for the generosity. Back from Burning Man, it was great, even with the 2 extra days of mud. Love you. Hey, love you, FRBE0101. Seemed like it was a headache, but glad you had fun. I like the white beard better. All right, it'll grow on you. What you gonna do? Dark beard's cool, too. It's all good. It'll grow back. I just want to give a further honor to the Dustyverse to hit the like button. Hell yeah, thank you, or everybody hit the like button, or demand you. Netflix should not play Aaron Paul because they buy the rights to the show from AMC. It's like renting a car. Your company owns the car, but I pay you to use it. Counterpoint, everybody should be making more money, and the dickhead executives that are making millions of dollars should pay the people that are on their streaming services, you know. He should have made money for the first run of AMC, and then if it gets put somewhere else and streamed to millions of more people, they should get paid whatever they made on AMC on Netflix too, in my opinion. Why would you not support actors and everybody making more money, and not just the CEOs and the owners? Seems like spreading the wealth around would be better to me, but like easier for me to say. I own all the rights to everything I do. Martin Beard, $20. Joe Biggs, cried in court. Now I'm tossing and turning on my bunk. Sure do miss mama and going bumpity bump. Have a good night, Dusty. It was beautiful. Cry harder. Hope they record every bit of it. I'm going to love his suffering. Social Us, $4.99. People are goofballs. Don't let them get to you. Kind of like Starfield pronoun. Gosh, I try not to let them get to me, but I'm a sensitive little snowflake sometimes, so I need to butch up. And E, another 50 from E. Very generous fucking E. Hitting me hard tonight. I appreciate you, E. I need it. I love me some fucking E. Everybody give E some praise, please. Love the glasses, love the beard. Hey, thank you, Misha Revere. I appreciate your honesty. You're a wizard, Dusty. Don't cast. Are you read that? All right. Anything pop up? Great show, Dusty. Thank you, Brian Town. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody who donated, not especially E, but all the generous people. You guys fucking rock. And I will be back Friday. Day after tomorrow, Friday. If there's enough content. There should be. I got enough content together to do a 2-hour show tonight, so I'll probably pull that out for Friday. So, be back on Friday. I will see you guys then. For the rest of you, right now, after party, we're going to watch the Masterson video. You guys are not going to want to miss it. It's this one right here. Billboard. We're going to watch Walter Masterson's I Trode MAGA at Trump Arrest in Fulton County Jail. It's 30 minutes. We're going to watch half of it on this after party and the other half on the next after party. So come hang out with me tonight. If you're not a patron, correct yourself or become a dust buddy. After party right now. The rest of you, I will see Friday. Love the shit out of you guys. And as always, till next time, Logic, fuck yes. And as promised, you guys seem to want to hear Butt Ponies as my exit song. So here you go again. Here's the Butt Ponies. Night, y'all. Thank you, Sedona. And obviously thank Eve. Get on down, feeling kind of phony. Rockin' to the beat just like a butt pony. Get on down, feeling kind of phony. Butt ponies, that's great. Waiting for the weekend to go, get in the fucking flow. Friday comes to out on the dance floor, jumping all around like he's a little show. Looking for a girl that he can't take home. Never realizing he's just a big joke. Get on down, feeling kind of phony. Rockin' to the beat just like a butt pony. Get on down, feeling kind of phony. Rockin' to the beat. To the beach just like a butt pony. Butt ponies, they're scared. Butt ponies, they're scared. Once met a pony in our country, thought that he was so much better than me. Poor guy probably will never see. Wasting his life acting like a pony. Every night another trick pony. pony, bragging no one catch him more than he gonna drink until he can't see, looking for a way to end his misery. Go down, feeling kinda phony, rocking to the beat just like a butt pony. Go down, feeling kinda phony, rocking to the beat. Get on down, feeling kinda phony, rocking to the beat just like a butt pony. Get on down, feeling kinda phony. Butt ponies, they're scared. Butt ponies, they're scared. Butt ponies, they're scared. Butt ponies, they're scared. I did not film the video. I made the video for this, but I went and I stole other people's videos. When I made this video, there's a thing going on called the Harlem Shake. It was a viral trend sweeping the internet. And for some reason, a lot of the Harlem Shake videos contain people wearing horse masks. So I just went and found them all, and I edited them into my own video, because I'm a fucking thief, y'all. Cause I know he's just another dildo. But it's getting a no-go. Yeah, I mean, in my defense, I didn't make the Harlem Shake videos worse. And do the Harlem Shake. Remember that annoying shit? Anyway, switch over now. Good night, everybody.